This can be it's going to be one video, but it's going to be split down 2 parts. Part 1 will be going over the new limited Noel, and then part 2. Sorry, that's part 1. Part 2 will then be doing the dev feedback and doing my honest opinions on it. Okay, so Noel then. Let's read her kit. So Marvelous Gift Box deals 100% attack damage and 300% attack detonation damage to a single enemy, flips 1 layer of Scare Box. So Noel will be becoming the 4th burn limited hero in the game, when we already have 3 others and we have 0 bleed heroes. Could have been a bleed hero quite simply, but alas they did not. So 5 boxes to attack enemies randomly, prioritizing attacking different targets. Each box deals 100% attack damage, 190% attack detonation damage to an enemy, flips 1 layer of Scare Box on them. Scare Box. When casting, Exploding Magic Box, which is that ability, each time for every 1 layer of Scare Box owned by an enemy, the damage taken by the enemy each time equals to 106% of the previous time. Each enemy is calculated separately. All Scare Boxes will be removed from all enemies when the skill ends. So, and Scare Box can be set at 5 layers. So basically, if you have 1 layer already, basically if you use this ability against a boss, for example, so you start at 290, times that by 1.7, your first attack will be 290%. That's a mix of direct and detonate. Your next one will be 490%. Your next one will be 838. Next one 1424. Let's just start it again. 290 times 1.7, that's 1, 2, 3. Your fourth one will be 2,422, and that'll be your last one with it. If you start the Scare Box, that is. So against bosses, she may be extremely good because of this ability. If it's a short cooldown, she'll be very good. So if she has the highest initial attack on allies, she gains immunity to control. Compares the target's HP before and after self-cast. The Marvelous Gift Box, which is her basic. Or when she deals damage by casting active skills. If the reduced HP is no higher than 10%, so if it's less than 10%, additionally deals 400% attack damage once, ignoring damage immunity, with 100% crit and piercing. Besides, 100% of Noel's mastery is converted to crit damage in the duration. So she does this ability, if it does less than 10% of a boss health, which say 12 billion, for example, you're going to be doing an additional attack, which is 400%, ignoring immunity with 100% crit and piercing, as well as converting all her mastery into crit damage. Christmas Magic. Grants all resolute for 2 turns and removes all buff from all enemies. Meanwhile, deals 100% attack damage, 570% attack detonation damage to all enemies, and grants all allies surprise present immune to dot. This is another hero that gives immune to dots. Boreas made you immune to dots while you have your things up. She's immune to dot. Stella, there's too many things that make dot irrelevant. I don't know why we're going down this route of making dot damage so weak. It's all basically because they made dot so strong with Gazelle, with MJ, that they're still reeling from that. They're still like going back to, oh, how can we manage the strength of these characters without affecting balance as much? So they make every dot hero useless. That's why in Championship you only have really like 5 or 6 dot members. You have like your control team, and then you have your so you have 10ish, then you have your P&A team, and then pretty much everyone after that is DD. Okay, so Noel is immune to turn meter reduction effects, and all allies are immune to Countess Curse. First bit, fine. I do not like them hard countering a specific ability which is only done by one hero to make a pet viable. They released a new pet. People used Agatha to counter said new pet, and they don't like it. They want the pet to not be countered by a old hero. So they're like, yeah, we'll just put Noel out, and she'll hard counter it. It's not how balance works. You have to have a counter to everything in the game. If you do not have a counter to everything in the game will just stale. Now, if you have Noel on your team with this, it's literally going to be an infinite loop. Every single battle will go to 300 turns purely because of Agatha not being there. So after an ally proactively launches basic attacks or casts active skills, increases null turn meter by 5%. So basically every turn your allies take, you gain 5% TM. Very good. This does increase later on. When an enemy, so we're now going to go through, because her basic kit doesn't counter really anything other than dot heroes. Her exclusives counter a lot. So at the moment we have Agatha. When an enemy increases ally skill cooldown, Noel refreshes the cooldown of all ally skills, and acts for one extra turn. This effect can only be triggered once before Noel acts next turn. So this part here is irrelevant because she acts for an extra turn, so after that it just resets. So heroes you cannot use against Noel because it will just form an infinite looping thing. Marie. Lydia. Both of them hard countered by Noel. So at the moment in E1 alone, you're not only hard countering Agatha, you're hard countering Lydia, you're hard countering Marie. Now, are there anyone else who increases cooldowns? Just thinking. There are other old heroes that do increase cooldowns, but they are irrelevant. There's not. So Lydia gets countered by Sharina. Now Lydia gets countered by Noel. That's 2 out of 5 teams she'll be countered by. So Lydia may actually fall out of meta for once. We have to see, because she's also countered by Kane. E2. For every 8 basic attacks launched or active skills cast proactively by allies, Noel will use Christmas Magic, which is her special 2, to attack once. To attack what? Oh, it's against everything. That's fine. To attack once and gain warmth, increase her attack by 4% up to 10 layers, so 40%. When warmth is set to max layers, increase all turn meter, increase effects on Noel by 100%. So 5 goes to 10. Any other turn meter effects on her goes to double. Very strong ability. I kind of find this a bit of a Mickey though. So countering Lydia and then you're just stealing kind of what she has, but making it, but it's even easier to do because basically all active skills. Lydia's was active or taking direct damage. Yeah, it is good though. 40% attack increase, very strong. You can gain this incredibly fast from the second part here. After allies take basic or active skill damage once in a turn, Noel gains illusion. Immune to basic attack or active skill damage next time before the current turn ends. So basically, it seems she'll be immune to a lot of damage. When an ally takes basic attack damage or active skill damage 4 times in total in any turn, Noel gains 10 layers of warmth immediately. So far, we have countered Lydia, Marie, Agatha. Well, now we're countering Arato if she does her pursuing attack thing, because that can hit a target more than 4 times in one turn. Targeting Gazelle now. This is not countering them, this is making Noel a lot stronger incredibly fast. So yeah, it counts as Marie as well. If Marie does her S4 when she's in resonance, she has a total of 4 active still damage to one hero, which immediately gives her 10 warmth layers, increases, but it also increases the allies' cooldowns, which then get reset, which then means no acts for an extra turn. So Marie, yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen with Marie. Marie seems like she's gonna just drop off incredibly. Any hero that does multiple attacks in a turn. Let's see. I'm not sure. Kane may trigger it. May. Depending if his HP reductions count as active or skill damage. Active or basic. Okay. E3 then. After an ally deals damage by practically launching basic attack or casting active skills, if the target has 40% or more HP, no addition deals damage equal to a whimsical charm once. Whimsical charm is this part here. 400% attack damage, ignoring immunity, with 100% crit and piercing, and converts her mastery to crit damage for that duration. After Christmas magic ends, so that is this one, inflicts 1 layer of scarebots on all enemies. At the beginning of each wave, reduce turn meter increase effect by 100% for the enemy, excluding boss who has the highest initial speed. That hard count is Agatha. That does hard counter Kane if you make Kane your fastest on your team by mistake. Because he has to be second fastest. Or he can be fastest, but second fastest is now incredibly optimal. Her kit though, she seems like let's just reduce it back to normal speed. Her kit as a whole, it's a very nice looking kit. Even without exclusives, her kit is incredibly good looking. E1. E1 is incredibly strong. E2, I'd say E2 is probably her weakest. Her weakest one, weakest standalone exclusive. E3 is her. I'd say E3 is her second standalone exclusive. E1 is her best standalone exclusive. E2 plus E3, very, very strong. Very strong. So yeah. E3 on this hero is a must. E4, E5, 10% extra attack, very strong also, but I would say the first time in a while, E5 is not required for the speed. In recent times, the speed has been required. E5 is not required for Noel. We have to see what Echo's like. So this is entering thing. She is a Wizard's Eye hero. Ignore this also. She is not a mythic. It should be yellow. Right, so this is her basic. I think it's a hat she throws in there. There are hats as well. And that's a giant Christmas something. So, second half of the video now. This one I will do fast because I'm not really happy with it. But dead feedback. So after the update on Thursday, we're gonna have new stages in Purgatory, so 41 to 60. I don't like it. Personally, I do not like it at all. I don't like the reward structure of it. So let's just look at the reward. Star rating rewards have also been enriched with new additional. So they're giving rewards for pets and shards of things you already would have if you have done the boss, because you acquire basically Griffin, Serpent, Unicorn, Fox, potentially. So Fox may be alright there, but you should already have it. Like the rewards do not match the investment to beat the boss. Simple as. So this is us saying that in the rewards you get from doing each stage, they've changed. You're now going to get multiple souls of beasts such as Fire Quinlan, Frost Spectre, Shadow, and Briar Phantom with their orbs as well. That's what these purple things are. These have been increased a little bit. Going from 240, you only get 3 more of these, a couple more of these, and maybe a couple more of these. But these were always 3, 5, I believe. Okay, Christmas benefit pack preview. This is actually alright. Not the best, but it is alright. So sign in to claim rare items and exclusive holiday advent frame for free. Cheerful tile, flip, grand prize, limited hero and echo selection chests available. Include Jingle Bell, Jack and Roll, Hungye, Lydia, Esfa, Paulin, Nicholas, and Little Jack. So they are basically the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're missing out of the first heroes. So we go Little Jack. Okay, yeah, okay. So it's the first 8 limiteds because we go Little Jack was first, then Nicholas, then Paulin, then Esfa, then Lydia, then Hungye, then Jack and Roll, then Jingle Bell. Out of all these, honestly, the best one to go for is probably Jack and Roll. Lydia, I would avoid like the plague now due to Noel. We're also getting Ben Austin, exclusive 4 on December 25th. Let's give that appropriate. Yeah, so we'll see what that is next week. So that comes out on Christmas Day. All in all, though, it is. I don't know. It's meant to be good, but I don't know. You're not going to be able to clear this content without having all the pets maxed, without having most limited heroes E3 plus, without having all the new heroes. Like it's just going to be impossible to actually do it. But I honestly, we have to see it. If it is easy, then fair enough. If it's like Faction Abyss, then fair enough. The first part of Faction Abyss was easy. After 40, it gets extremely hard. So you have to have 3 teams, but it's doable with some. It'll be interesting to see. It'll be very interesting to see how it is done, how it is, what they, if they do change it. I've given them some feedback / criticism for this. My main issue is you already have these pets max most likely if you're a high-end gamer doing this content, so why are we getting them as rewards? What I said they should do is change all the pet shards to chests with the shards in, change all these things to chests again with all the shards in, so you can actually pick them. So if you do have it max, you don't actually just lose out on a shard and goes to your thing. You can actually use it, which it should be. But anyway, thank you for watching. I will be doing a video on Friday with my pulls. I may have one scheduled tomorrow when we see the patch notes. But yeah, stay tuned and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.